Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got our Patreon program. Go over to the link and you can see all the levels that we're going to be doing. We're going to be attracting, talking to people in the street, going to do some door knocking videos eventually, going to talk to local preachers and stuff. We're going to buy a boat, we're going to found a city, we're going to do all that religious culty stuff. So go over to that page and check it out. There's lots of rewards. You can get shit in the mail from us. You can we can have like a monthly talk about it for a while, and so go down there, click that link and check it out. We'll talk all about it. A lot of people have asked me on the internet, I've been asking, what is wrong with my religion? Why must I leave this religion? If it's good for me, if it's true for me, why do I have to leave it? A lot of people keep saying this, and they can't really see the argument that I make. So let's try to make it in video form, and maybe we can just link it to him. If a God is false, believe in a false God is evil. That's one of my premises. If you believe in a false God, that's an evil act. It's an evil act that the person is choosing to do. Believe in a false God. If I believe in the God Baal, I am committing an evil act by choosing to believe in them. Baal is a false God. Part of his doctrines are untrue. You've got to give up old dead gods and worship good gods. That's a good act. The more true your God is, the more good you'll be as a person, the less evil you'll do. This is what I'm founding it on. You've got to agree with me on this. And here's some evidence though, here's some evidence that the Christian God is not a true God, because he's got the golden rule. We'll talk about the golden rule, which is perfect and great, and it's the greatest thing, except unless it's using to abuse. Somebody's using it to abuse. And you can say, oh, the golden rule is perfect, we go over it. There's no flaw in the golden rule. The golden rule is do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And on top of it, with no other pieces plugged into it, it's very nice, it's very heartwarming. But what if you're also taught at the same time that you are evil, you are unworthy of goodness, that you are worthy of eternal damnation and hellfire? What if you're taught to hate yourself? What if you're taught that you are worthy of eternal punishment? And what if you did unto others that thing that you are worthy of? What if you knew you were worthy of destruction every moment of your life because your God taught you were? And what if you were willing to do unto others what you were willing to do unto yourself? And what if you are willing to do things to yourself that no one should be willing to do to themselves? No one who loves themselves. You were taught not to love yourself by your God. You were taught only to love Him. You were taught that you were subordinate and unworthy of love because you were evil, because of the evil you do. It made you hate yourself. And because you hate yourself and you're willing to treat others the way that you'd be willing to treat yourself, you're able to hate others. And that's just two pieces in a row from a false God. Hating people that don't deserve your hate, because you don't deserve the hate that your God has taught you. You don't deserve the hell that He has prepared for you. You are not worthy of the hatred of the perfect being. But He taught you to hate yourself, and He taught you to hate others in His name, and that is why you can't believe in a false God. And those are the reasons that you must give up your false gods and believe in true gods. Because a choice to believe in something other than reality is an evil act, and you can't do it anymore. You've got to stop. You've got to wake up. It's time to start pushing back. It's time to oppose that insanity. And I'm willing to fight fire with fire. A lot of people are doing it other ways. If you click down below, you can see how Anthony Magnabosco is doing it. He's fighting fire with something other than fire. But you know, who knows what's going to work? Nobody, not you. But you can try. Go out and get your video camera, go out into the park and start preaching as well. Anyway, here's a preaching video, because we haven't been able to do many preaching videos, but here's me preaching. And we'll do these twice a whatever. Go check out the Patreon below. So go check out the Patreon below. We're done with our homework now. Now we're going to take a break. See you next year. See you next year, nerds. Thanks again to our Patronus, the Scrupulous Atheist.